this is one of my favourite designs for a piece of campaign furniture. In the history of campaign furniture, it is quite late. It came about really when the use of portable furniture by the army was dying out. It's around about 1900 in date. But it was a period when the Victorians and Edwardians were really being very innovative and clever in their furniture design. I love Georgian campaign furniture, the richness of the wood, the development of how to make a piece of domestic furniture into one that's portable is fantastic, and you get some wonderful pieces. But this is just a simple but really effective, cracking design. And we've had a few of these before, but this one, I believe, is probably a prototype for this table. Anyway, you want to see why I love it so much, I'm sure, and see its quick action. So keep your eye on the screen, because this is all really quite quick in the way it works. So we'll put the box down on the floor, lift it up, and there you go. You have a table. Missed it? Okay, let's do it again. You have a box, you lift it up. The legs are formed of two parts which are hinged. They fold out, and then these angle struts are also hinged, and they fold out to lock. So there you have your table. The top doubles in size by these two flaps. Now the table is associated, or the design of the table rather, is associated with two companies who worked quite closely together. And in fact, Albert Parker and Walter Thornhill. Albert Parker first worked for Walter Thornhill. They were both on New Bond Street, and then he went and set up on his own. And we've seen these tables with both of their names on separately, and we've also seen them unnamed. This one is unnamed. The majority that you do find, and I'm not suggesting that they're easy to find, but they are out there, tend to be oak. They tend to be a little bit bigger than this. But you do see some which are mahogany, and they're much longer in size, and sometimes they're a little bit more involved. You might have a drawer which pulls out to put playing cards in. Typically there'll be bays to the top, or you might have something in the bottom section to house cards and other gaming items. Now, the reason I think that this one is a prototype is because of the differences that it has compared to any others that we have. So let's just bring it in a little bit and close it down first of all. So first of all, as I said, it's just a little bit smaller than all of the other oak ones we've had. And all of the other oak ones we've had, they've been enclosed on the sides here, and the base has been completely enclosed rather than having this space here. Now, of course, when you've got sides to the table and a full base, it makes it that much bit stronger. So this one has got these wedged supports here, which has helped strengthen the base. So I think they're still trying to work out the best way to do things. They decided it needs to be more enclosed. They decided it needs to be a little bit bigger. They also decided that it would be very practical as a card table or games table if it was based to the interior. Now, it does have a patent stamp to it, but more often than not we see on the others, and typically they are stamped to the leg. So let's open this up and show you. So you'll see here, hopefully, it's got the patent number. Now, pre-1900 patents, we find notoriously difficult to trace. The table is going to be dated around about 1900, 1907. We think the patent might be 1907, but we're not 100% sure on that. But what I am sure on is that it's just a wonderful design. It's so quick, it's so simple, but that simplicity probably came out of many, many hours of making models and working out the exact optimum position to put all of these hinges in so that you can make a table fold out of a box and fold back down again so quickly. So there you go. Oak, English, probably round about 1907 in date, not marked with any maker's name, but we know that Albert Barker made this formal table and his associate Walter Thornhill also did. The picnic basket makers, Scott and Sons, also made a version which had a picnic basket to the top with fold out legs to the bottom. So you can see other examples on our website. If you go to archive and then look under tables at www.campaignfurniture.com, you'll see a couple in there. And if you're on our YouTube channel, if you work your way back through the videos, you'll see other ones that I've discussed on that. So there you go. Wonderful, wonderful table. I can't help myself. I've got to open it just one more time. There you go. Beautiful.